My name is Jude, and joining me is my dad, my mom, my grandma, and my friend Luca Dallo, who also won second place.
And your aunt.
Oh yeah, and my aunt. She joined late, so.
Wow. Don't count.
Plus there's one online.
Oh yeah,
Oh
you're
yeah, and my other aunt, who's on Zoom. Okay. Do you remember the days when you could wake up late and go to school in your underwear?
No.
Well, I sure do. If you're wondering, I'm talking about distance learning. For those of you who don't know what that is, it's basically doing school at your home via the internet. The first topic of the four-way test is, was it beneficial to all concerned? Well, yes and no. It was beneficial because at the time there was a global pandemic and school was shut down for safety. Distance learning allowed students to learn away from school. On the other hand, it wasn't beneficial for parents because their child would have to be home even if they were working. The second criteria is, was it truthful? This one was tough because there's no clear answer, but in the end, it all comes down to honesty. Unlike normal school, you don't have an adult to be constantly checking to make sure you're on task. Because of this, you could easily not pay attention to lessons or cheat on assignments. For example, you could turn off your camera during a lesson and do something else. You could also look up answers to a test on a different device. In fact, if you recall my essay from 2 years ago, you would know of one kid, who I shall not name, who skipped school for a month before being caught. Wink, wink! The third subject is, did it build goodwill and better friendships? For most people it didn't, because many kids couldn't see their friends at school like they used to. Because of this, kids couldn't make new friends or make better friendships with their current ones. Luckily for some kids like me, it actually strengthened friendships. I started hanging out with my cousins and friends online and talked to them almost every day. Finally, being addicted to a screen paid off. The final question is, was it fair to all concerned? For the most part, it was mostly unfair. Some people have worse internet than others, meaning that they have a disadvantage learning. It's the same thing if someone has a better computer. It would put them at an advantage. Also, some people just couldn't learn that way. In the end, you can see how distance learning does and doesn't follow the guidelines of the four-way test. Honestly, when applying distance learning to the four-way test, I'd give it a C.